Welcome to Local News for New Locals. I hope everyone has a hot coffee and a hot smile and is ready for a hot read through the local news. For the new locals out there, this is the county's #1 podcast for news and commentary from the front page of the Wallowa County Chieftain. And it's also a quick flip through, so that's that. All right, on to the local news. But first, Local News for New Locals is brought to you by Cyber Bigfoot Paranormal Security. Don't ever let ghosts see your search history again with Cyber Bigfoot. It's cheap because Bigfoot isn't real. Front page. Psilocybin sequel will allow county voters to again weigh in on hallucinogen. First up, there's a big picture of Matt Kurtz, Rusty Hogg, and Stephen Halpern telling the county commissioners they oppose the ban and want more legal drugs for their next poker night. Poker night is in quotations for some reason. The article explains in 2020, the county voters rejected the statewide ballot to allow psilocybin-fueled research, sex, and treatment in the county. The drug-addled liberals in Portland passed the ballot regardless of what the good Christians here thought, and that's the reason voters in the county are facing the ballot issue again in November. Measure 109 allows the use of the drug, commonly known as sex mushrooms, legally. Oregon is the first state in the nation to decriminalize psilocybin, and the law restricts use to state-licensed facilities with trained counselors administrating the hallucinogens. It does not create a market for legalized consumption, possession, manufacturing outside of these licensed facilities. But if that's true, why are there so many gays and lesbians now? One of the commissioners said at the August hearing. Earlier this year, the county commissioners decided to put an outright ban on psilocybin services on the November ballot for unincorporated areas, but left cities open to anybody who wanted to apply for a license to provide psilocybin services to those localities. If that occurs, the cities would govern the ordinances of psilocybin use. The measure failed in the county by almost 1,500 votes in 2020. Up next, Wallowa County Voices. This week it's Shelley Pickard. She moved here 8 years ago and wouldn't think of returning to Portland. I came up for a visit, Chief Joseph days. I had a great time and fell in love with the place, she said. Her favorite thing about the county is the peace and quiet. She was astounded by the hailstorm in August. She's helping a veteran in Wallowa rebuild his porch. The county does have its challenges, but she says the community is really into helping each other. She is no snowbird, and she says she is looking forward to the winter season. When it comes to people who are thinking about moving here, she says, do it. All right, at the bottom, we got Enterprise Council Race breeds contention. Social media takes center stage in the contest for position 1 by Bill Bradshaw. The council race is stirring up a hornet's nest. The ballot includes Maxwell Sundman and Eric Stengel. Maxwell is an outspoken and radical liberal that originally was running unopposed. So Stengel grew his best Wyatt Earp mustache and started a write-in campaign for the council position himself. He points to Maxwell's vulgar and unpatriotic disdain for America in Maxwell's social media post as the reason he signed up at all. Maxwell said the TikTok videos she posted were just silly dances she and her other high school friends were doing for attention that Eric Stengel is kind of pervy for even noticing. She was also mad he posted her videos out of context on his website and made him remove them since they were her intellectual TikTok property. Maxwell, 26, has only lived in Enterprise for 1 year, and she works as a paralegal and is a full-time student at Northwestern studying public policy and administration. She says she has the experience writing grants and wants to bring money to the county to help with affordable housing. Stengel, a 39-year-old TikTok user, has lived here in the county his whole life and manages his family's shop doing heavy equipment repair. He says he would work to improve business growth so people can afford housing instead of making housing affordable. To learn more about the candidates, visit their websites at maxwellforenterprise.org and ericforseat1.com. Local News would like to thank Haskins BBQ Sauce for their continued support. It's no hassle with Haskins. You just pour it on your meat. All right, let's do a quick flip through for the record. Monday, civil dispute in rural Wallowa. Dog reported as public nuisance in Enterprise. Deer hit in Enterprise. Tuesday, trespassing reported in Joseph. A complaint for burning in Joseph. A controlled burn was reported in Joseph. Wednesday. Harassing phone calls were reported in Enterprise. David Dean Killian, 62, was arrested in Enterprise for failing to appear again and was lodged at the Umatilla County Jail. Warrant was issued for Dylan Leland Stevens, 31, for charge of failure to appear. Brush fire reported in rural Enterprise. Thursday. Possible animal abuse reported in Enterprise. Friday. A female chocolate lab was found in Joseph and reunited with her owner. Dylan Leland Stevens, 31, was arrested by Tillamook County Sheriff's Office, and Stevens posted bail and was released. Saturday, a criminal mischief was reported in Enterprise. A fire was reported in rural Joseph. A vehicle was reported on fire in Lostine. Sunday, a phone was reported stolen in Enterprise. Chief Joseph Days named top medium-sized rodeo. Flying Pig bar to open in November. Julia Peterson is opening another bar in Joseph in November. Athlete of the week is Mary Hellinger. The freshman for the Wallowa Valley girls cross-country team placed 47th overall at the Bugtown Invite on October 13th in Caldwell. Joseph volleyball girls rolls into district tournament with momentum. They finished their regular season third in the division. Joseph High School FFA going to nationals. Christmas tree prices bounce upward. Obituary. No laughing. James Stiver Sr. died. Michael Mason died. Gary Cornwell died. Robert Bob Geller died. Dollar stretcher. We got cross rib roast, $3.99. And assorted pork chops, $1.99. Ooh, choice lemons, 69 cents. Safeway sales, whole chickens, 97 cents per pound. And digital coupon, tri-tip, $3.97 a pound. That's good, dude. Tri-tip. All right, that's it. Thanks for listening. You can email any questions or complaints to localnewsfornewlocals.com. Also, don't bother with the ghost stories or Bigfoot stories anymore. I didn't know you guys are all f***ing pussies. Sorry. Thanks for listening.